Hello, and welcome to some color. I know recently we've only had a lot of black and white stuff going on, but that's because Inktober is all about black and white. I guess I really did draw October because I didn't use ink. Use a lot of fill and stuff. But I hashtag the whole thing Inktober, so whatever. This one, I'm doing a draw this again. Years ago, one of my exes was like, it'd be really cool, an elephant in a teacup, because an elephant is humongous, and teacups are so small. So, on the top right of this canvas, you can see a little elephant in a teacup, and I drew that one years ago. And so I decided to see how I've improved. I know I did not at all use reference. I might have used reference for the teacup, but I did not use one for the elephant. I drew the elephant straight from my mind. In this one, I drew it with reference, trying to make it look more realistic. Obviously, it's very stylized, but I don't know. The first one, you're like, yes, that is someone attempting to draw an elephant. And the new one, you're like, yes, that is an elephant. I think I improved hugely, and I do like most of the new one. I do wish I had captured more of the, I guess, wonkiness of the old teacup. I don't know, whenever you see the new teacup, it's very rigid, and I know teacups aren't supposed to be rigid, but the other one looks better. I don't know how else to say it. I like the old teacup. Like with the new elephant. Ooh, I might add that. I might put that in the end. The new elephant and the old teacup. That might be the perfect. And you'll see I resize everything a lot, because again, I do digital art, so I can. Because I have no idea how to draw smaller, apparently. I resize all of the elements several times. And this elephant was pretty easy. I just found a really good reference of an elephant sitting, and then I copied it. I don't know what else to say. I have it on my other screen because I have my drawing tablet, and then like my computer screen that I used to game and watch shows and everything. So I had YouTube going, and then next to YouTube I had my reference image, and I try to copy it as close as can be. And I think it's pretty good. This teacup, you can tell, goes through a lot of renditions, like a lot of renditions. It goes like right there, the like super warpy thing is I kind of found a liquify brush. It's not very good because Clip Studio doesn't do liquify for some reason. I don't even know. Pretty sure Procreate can, but Clip Studio don't. So I downloaded a free liquify brush that someone made, and it's really good for getting like the general area. And I use it in the sketches. I guess I didn't really sketch this one. I don't know. I use it a lot. It's real good. But see how the elephant went from real big to real small? Gotta figure out how to... It's not non-humans. Because I'm pretty good, because I've drawn a lot of humans, pretty good at guessing how big like the face should be and but I never do like normal human proportions, because I always make the hands smaller than the face, because the whole like your hand's bigger than your face, you have cancer joke that children play on each other. It's true, your hand is as big as your face, and your fingers are as long as your palm. I try to get that part right, where like the fingers are as long as the palm. But I always make the hand as a whole smaller than the face, because otherwise it just looks like a homunculus, which is a D&D monster and also a science thought. You should look it up. They're terrifying. I don't know how I started talking about people. There's no people in this one. Do not ask me why I chose bright blue for the color scheme in the old one. I thought it looked good. But I have a very analogous color scheme going on in this one. Besides the off-white, most things are between the cyanic blue background and the purpley desaturated elephant skin color. Because this teacup is actually based off of my favorite design aesthetics that I want for my entire kitchen. But I don't know. I just search blue and white bone china and I always pull it up. So I don't know the official name of the aesthetic, but it's like the white cup with the dark blue designs. That is my favorite aesthetic for kitchenware. And I have a piece of art that I'm gonna put up in my kitchen area. I don't know if y'all know this, but I recently bought a tiny home. And that's why, I know, excuses, but that is why I didn't upload last week, is because we were trying to work on it and some things fell through and I still don't have it. And I'm probably not gonna have it for a while. Thank goodness I still have my corner office thing in my mom's craft room. So she is letting me stay here for a while. Thank goodness, because I really don't have anywhere else to go right now, especially since I am spending all my money on this tiny home. I am super excited about it because I've been wanting to live in a tiny home for a while. I just didn't think it was going to be possible, at 26 to own my own home and not have to worry about mortgage or rent. After I move out of my mother's house, of course. We're onto the texturing of the elephant. I don't know what else to call this hatching. I just wanted to add some of that rough texture to the shadows of it. I don't add it all over. Probably should have added a whole rougher texture over the skin of the elephant, but I mean, obviously you can tell it's supposed to be an elephant, and I think it looks nice. I'm real proud of this elephant, if you can't tell. Proud of an elephant. Now we're going into some hatching on the cup. I don't do a lot. I don't think I do a lot. I'm pretty sure I just do the handle. I do the bottom of it just to add some depth. I really like hatching. That's why I've taken away from Inktober. I know I didn't do a lot of hatching, but if you go back in the first Inktober I did, fish with the koi fish, that thing is probably the artwork I am most proud of, maybe all year. I love that thing. It is beautiful, and there's so much depth, and there's so much detail, and I spent 4 hours on it, just the inking part, not even coming up with the idea or any of that. I love it. If all my pieces could come out looking like that, I think I would be happy. Now we're getting into the design of the cup itself. I also think that this is, I have a lot of respect now for everyone who actually does this on the cups, because I knew this was just gonna be something that probably hid in my archives of YouTube in a folder on my computer until probably like 5 years from now whenever I try to redraw it again. I think this one is 3 years old. I'll add it to the title. I like the idea of doing the same thing, the same amount of difference in between all of them. So like if I did this one 3 years ago, then in 2023 I'll redraw it again, and hopefully capture more of the original Teacup like flow, and have maybe the elephant like trumpeting or something, like add more movement. I think I've been really focused on the fundamentals and know so much the like flow and gesture of my drawings, and I think I really want to fix that. All my images are stiff is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that came across quite right. I have been thinking about adding a animated intro, so if you'll have any ideas, because my nickname is Mosquito, I was gonna try and add one of like maybe a mosquito landing on a paintbrush or something like that. If y'all have any ideas, that would be much appreciated. I've dabbled a little into animation. I don't want to be an animator because it seems tedious to me and I don't want to deal with that. Like, I've been working on my comics and keeping them like on model is hard enough. I can't imagine multiplying how many drawings I draw like by 200, because at 12 frames per second, which is I think the lowest you can do to do a condensing character animation. If I want to do like a 5-second animation, it's YouTube, I don't want to do too much. That is 60 frames. 60 frames. Sorry, I'm kind of speechless because that blows my mind how animators do it. I have so much respect for them. I couldn't do it. I've tried. I have a few very wonky, very short animations in my archives. I don't think I can even open them anymore because I'm pretty sure they're all on Animate, not exported as media files. But I have so much respect for animators. Don't know how they do it. I will stick to comics and illustrations. I love how the cup turned out. Like, I see a lot of problems with it. Obviously, as the creator, you're always going to see a lot of problems. Like this fence. Whose idea was this fence? I mean, obviously it was mine. I was trying to capture my reference photo a lot, but even while I was drawing it, I'm like, I don't have room for this house, because there was a house on the original one. I don't have room for the house. I'm not gonna, do a bunch of this. I'm just gonna have random erased fence line for some reason. And this hole, what is with that hole? I have no idea what's going on in this cup. It looks cool though. It captures the aesthetic I wanted so much. Like, looking at the individual pieces, you're like, what is going on here? I don't know, I can't tell you. But whenever you look at it as a whole, you'll see, like, it is amazing. I love it. I don't know what else to say besides that this thing is probably something I would use. Not the elephant, of course. Although having a teacup elephant would be super rad. I adore to just have like a little pet elephant, maybe not teacup size, maybe as big as my Chihuahua. That would be cool. The elephant and my Chihuahua could like hang out together. My Chihuahua would probably hate it, and if it was that small, she would probably try to kill it. She's a very mean Chihuahua. But I love her, and she's very cute. And I might draw her again, because I draw her sometimes, and some of them have come out looking really good, and some of them not so much. That'd be really cool to have like a foot tall elephant, because they're so smart. Now I'm just stuck on this idea of having a foot tall elephant. I would make this teacup for it for a bed. I'd make it like super comfortable and not actually a teacup, or else it would break. But I would make it a teacup for a bed. That way I could own an elephant in a teacup. I don't know if the original is on my YouTube. I don't go looking through my archives. I cringe a lot. There's a lot of cringe. Oh, we're getting to the end and I'm shading now. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you have any suggestions for my like opening animation that I'm working on, you know, because between comics and everything, I don't have enough to do, let me know in the description. And here is the 2020 version compared to the previous 2016. You'll see that on the screen what it was. But I think I improved a lot. Let me know what you think. And what did I have Gallagher used to say? Subscribe to join the swarm? I don't know, but subscribe, give me a like, and hit the bell so you're always notified of when I post. I'll always be a Thursday, but apparently not every Thursday. So y'all have a wonderful week, or couple weeks. And if it is Thanksgiving next, I think I'm gonna draw a turkey in this style. Maybe a turkey and a cornucopia. Okay, I have an inspiration. I'm gonna go draw. Bye!